Hi there! This is Crystalline again from grade 12 Newton, and I am here just to discuss another experiment about crystalline solids and amorphous solids. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The objectives.
First, differentiate amorphous from crystalline solids. The second one, identify the distinguishing features of amorphous and crystalline solids. For the materials, we have large kitchen bowl, 2 sizes of round candies. If 2 sizes of round candies are not available, you can use any round object with the appropriate size. And candies should be different in size, but larger candy should not be more than 3 times larger than the small candy. Both types of candies should be perfectly round. The first step, pour enough of the smaller candy into the bowl to cover the bottom with 1 layer of candy. Each candy represents 1 atom. Generally shake the bowl from side to side and watch how the atoms move. Keep shaking until all of the atoms line up in straight lines. What do you notice on your model? On my model, I discovered that the candies maximize the amount of space they take up and are basically high viscous. What type of solid was shown by your model? The type of solid was shown by my model is crystalline solid. How many directions of ordering can you find? I can find 2 directions of ordering, horizontal and vertical. What happens to the edges? The edges are fixed in the bowl and in order. How will you describe the orientation of particles? Write down your observations. The orientation of particles group in lattice or predefined geometric patterns. Their units are arranged in such a way that they maximize the amount of space they take up and are geometric incompressible. On the next step, take the bowl with the small atoms and the bigger atoms, the larger size candy. You do not need to use as many of the bigger atom. Estimate 1/4 to the 1/3 of small atoms. Mix the atoms with your hands until all big atoms have been distributed. Again, gently shake the mixture and watch what happens to the atoms. What do you notice on your model?
I noticed on my model that arrangement of candies are not in order.
What type of solid was shown by your model?
The type of solid was shown by my model is amorphous solids.
How many directions of ordering can you find? I can find more than 20 orderings. What happens to the edges?
The edges are not formed properly, they do not line up.
How will you describe the orientation of particles? Write down your observations.
The orientation of the particles has no definite form, either geometric or crystalline. An amorphous solids is any non-crystalline solids that does not organize the atoms and molecules in a definite lattice pattern. As we can see in this activity, there are 2 kinds of solid. Those are crystalline solids, and the second one is amorphous solids. These crystalline solids' edges are fixed in the bowl and in order. The orientation of the particles arranged in fixed geometric patterns or lattice. The ordered arrangement of their units maximize the space they occupy and are essentially incompressible. While in amorphous solids, the edges are not formed properly. They do not line up. The orientation of the particles has no definite form, either geometrical or crystalline. An amorphous solid is any non-crystalline solid that does not organize the atoms and molecules in a definite lattice pattern. And that would be all. Thank you everyone. God bless, mabuhay, padayan, and keep safe everyone.